Premier League's Queensland match between Peninsula Power and the Gold Coast Knights.
Well, the big games are coming thick and fast, and what a huge game we have in front of us here at AJ Kelly Park in this wonderful part of Australia in Redcliffe. It's last season's Premiership winners, Peninsula Power, and they host the undefeated Gold Coast Knights. Peninsula Power are finding a good bit of form after a stuttering start to the season. It was to be expected though after a large change of their playing squad in the off-season. Peninsula Power are really starting to look like they're gelling together, and it has shown in the park in recent performances with some free scoring form. They go into this game on the back of a 3-1 win over Brisbane Roar Youth and scoring 17 goals in the last 3 outings across all competitions. The Knights though, they're undefeated and will be looking to get back to winning ways after a draw against 10-man Sunshine Coast Wanderers. They have started their campaign really well, and despite the draw, they will be confident of getting something from today's game. Scott McDonald's men with 2 back-to-back away games. This will be a real test of their credentials tonight. These 2 NPL heavyweights like to play attacking football, so I'm expecting goals tonight. My name is Alan Kroll, and I'll be taking you through all the action here for FQTV. Well, these are the type of games that players love to play in. There is a few changes for the Knights from last week, as William Peck, who scored that late equaliser against Sunshine Coast Wanderers, sits on the bench. And man of the match Brown starts again after a terrific performance last weekend. There is no changes for Peninsula Power, but Poliak will have a huge say on this game, as he has done in his recent performances for the Power. The referee is Martin Histroff, and it is a fantastic crowd here at AJ Kelly Park as we're about to get underway for this colossal encounter. A huge 3 points on offering for both sides. As Muratovic gets us off and running in this huge game. Gold Coast Knights will be hoping to catch up to Olympic, who sit 2 points ahead of them. Their only side, Olympic and Gold Coast Knights, are the only sides remaining undefeated in the NPL. Olympic 4 wins from 4, the Knights with that draw. That's a strong run from Tapaldo, and he does win a free kick just outside the area. There's a skipper Nichols goes over it with that man we spoke of, Brown. Knights looking for a fast start. There's Brown to take towards the far area, but Zavax comes out and claims that one. He tries to go quick. Langdon's been in terrific form for the Gold Coast Knights, and you have to say he has earned some points for the side, as he's proven hard to beat for opposition. There's Walker with the foul throw there, not surprisingly. Looked as though the ball just slipped out his hand. You don't often see that at this level. There's Fox. Here's McHenry just trying to get away down the right side away from Nichols, but he does enough to see it out. Poliak. Oh, it's a nice touch. Does play it across, but it is dealt with from Ludwig, but the pressure's still alive. And the referee does, in the end, award the foul on Fox, and this is just outside the area in a perfect shooting position for Poliak. He had scored an absolute worldly last weekend against Brisbane Roar Youth from a lot further out as well. Sometimes the closer you are, the more difficult it is when you have to get up and over that wall. And with no surprise, it is Poliak over the wall. Crowd expecting something wonderful inside the opening 4 minutes. It is Poliak, he goes there and he finishes it! Buries the free kick! A fantastic finish from the main man for Peninsula Power. And we have a real game on our hands already. 4 minutes gone, it's a perfect start for Pen Power. When you have a player of that quality in the opposition lineup, you can't afford to give free kicks away in such a dangerous area. And you just felt like something brilliant was going to happen, and that's exactly what did. Peninsula Power have the lead. And the Knights once again have it all to do, as they have done so many times this season. Hitchcock. He goes on looking for Woolley. Peninsula Power really up for this now. There's Walker. He gets it back. Looks inside, but possession is given away there, and a foul on Boyce. It is a dream start for Peninsula Power. The first attempt on target, and they have the lead. Headed away by Nichols. Hitchcock takes it under possession. Goes to Paldo. Inside to Brown. There's a slip there from Muratovic. It's opening up again. Here's McLean. And it's turned round. Out for a corner from Ludwig. And Peninsula Power are really feeling it here. The Knights will have to try and weather the storm. Here's a left foot delivery, and it's not properly held away from Martin. And Markovic tries to prevent the corner, but it's another opportunity for Peninsula Power. There's a little bit of a deep delivery. It's a more direct corner, and it forced Langdon to come to the near post, but it's a good save from the Knights keeper. There's De Silva to Martin. Nichols. De Silva. There's the ball over the top now, looking for Tipaldo. Muratovic, Tipaldo wanted the 1-2. But he fouls Boyce. And it goes for a free kick. This is a perfect start for Peninsula Power. Still a long way to go in this game. Gold Coast Knights will definitely feel they have a lot of time to get back in this game, and they have done it already this season. They are known for never giving up and getting back into games. And here's Walker. He goes direct. And Greenwood back to the backs. Poliak under pressure. And even Poliak didn't expect to get the throw in there. He was preparing to defend it, but it is the linesman and referee's game. It goes for a Pen Power throw. That's given away now, and it might open up here. For the Knights, and there's a foul on Bramora, and it's a free kick in a very similar area to Poliak's goal for Pen Power. And wouldn't this be something special if Knights could equalise through a set piece? It is Brown and Nichols over this one. Nichols leaving it for his midfield partner. Brown might fancy a shot here. Has been a frantic start to this encounter, AJ Kelly Park. It is Brown, and it goes high, wide, and not handsome at all. Couldn't find the target. That'll be bitterly disappointing there for Brown. He's definitely much better than that, the playmaker. The players in the field just waiting for a ball to play with. That just shows just how far that ball went from Brown. There's a goal for Eastern Suburbs. They are now 2-1 up against Logan Lighting in the other game in the NPL. As the players are still awaiting a football to play with. They finally get one. Mitchelton have a lead against Caboolture. Gets his back off and running. I'm sure there will be a couple of minutes added on into the game from the referee after that, and that will slow the game down. Hopefully it doesn't affect the players too much. And this time it goes out for a throw for the Knights when it looked like it might have gone out there for Pen Power. Ludwig throw looking from Muratovic. There's a throw again. Doesn't quite reach his intended target. Power looking to go a little bit more direct. And Langdon is in no man's land, and he's really been bailed out there by Ludwig. Abraham thought he was fouled. I think the referee agreed. Actually, he's given it the other way. I think he's given it for a throw-in on this near side, and it is. There's a switch from Martin. Kovic just couldn't quite bring that down, and Peninsula tried to release it quickly on this far right side, but Ludwig sees it out for a throw as Peninsula Power really putting the pressure on, not allowing the Knights to get out easily. Kovic. Knights trying to work that out, and they do so as Boyce concedes the throw. Markovic. Smrtovic. It's nicely worked there from the Knights. There's a little bit of space opening up on this right side through Walker. There's a few players in the box. If they can pick one out, it goes across! And a huge moment there. A chance for Tapaldo. It was easily the best bit of play from Knights under pressure. They work it well out to this right side, and Walker gets his head up. He picks out the unmarked Tapaldo just on the penalty spot, but he couldn't quite hit the target, and that was a chance and a half for the Knights to get back on level terms. And that is a warning sign for Peninsula Power. Given away to Fox. The ball looking there. The pressure though from Fox. Langdon just thumps it. Walker beaten in the air. There's a little bit of space opening up now here for Fox. Just couldn't quite get the touch, and there's Hitchcock. Comes back into McLean, and it's thumped to safety. Tapaldo fighting for that one on Boyce, and Tapaldo does tremendously well on his own. Tapaldo shifts onto his left foot. He's got players in the centre, and he tried to go himself. Another chance there for Tapaldo. Muratovic was inside the box screaming for it, but Tapaldo probably did enough to earn his shot, but he wasn't going to beat Zabax on that tight angle. With Penn Power now coming away. Another space on the left side for Peninsula. It's played across goal, and it's cleared to safety as Woolley was in a bit of space there. He just couldn't quite pick anyone out. There's Walker. Martin's clearance is deflected. The referee does give a foul there in the centre park for Knights. A long ball from Martin looking for Tapaldo. Tapaldo does really well to flick that on. He was looking for Muratovic. And here's Poliak. Ludwig does enough to deal with that one, and here he is again. Here's Tapaldo. And he's claiming a foul, but the referee says play on, and that was a teasing ball through for Woolley, but he just couldn't get onto it, just a little bit overhit. Well, this is definitely a different sort of challenge for the Gold Coast Knights to last week. Sunshine Coast Wanderers were really sitting deep and inviting the pressure from the Knights. This is different. Here's Tapaldo though. Looks to Brown, and Brown just couldn't get it through to Walker. And there's Hitchcock. Greenwood plays it forward. This is a good move from Power. Here's Poliak, the goal scorer, looking for some options. He does play it in that little bit early, and it's thumped away from Martin. Hitchcock. Both players fighting hard for it. The referee agreeing that that was fair. As De Silva goes all the way back to Langdon. is Walker. From Martin, puts him underneath this pressure. Brown, Knights doing really well to get away in the pass. Just doesn't quite hit Brown's feet, but the Knights just starting to make it happen in those tight areas. Well won from Ludwig. Goes all the way back to the backs. Here's Martin. Into Brown. Into Silva. Does really well to bring that out. Gets his players up the park at Brimora. Brimora still gone. And he just couldn't quite make the pass to Markovic. And a foul in the middle of the park. It was a good chance there for the Knights. Brimora working really hard, finding the space. Probably should have played the pass a little bit earlier. Abraham looks long. The flick on though from Woolley. Goes all the way through for a goal kick. Well, both sides are very good at playing attacking football. They can both be direct, they can both play the ball on the ground. And it has been a really entertaining opening 20 minutes. Both sides have had their chances. Peninsula Power have taken theirs through a wonderful free kick from Poliak. Here's Nichols. Got Tapaldo to his left, ups to pick out Walker. Walker plays it in, there's a header! And it whiskers past the post there. Big chance for the Knights. It's another good move. Here's Nichols. Finds Walker and a delivery into the box. And Brimora just headers wide with Zabax rooted to the spot. Oh, credit to the Gold Coast Knights, they have not dropped their performance levels from going a goal down. Martin leaves that one there for Walker. There's Brimora. Plays it back to Langdon, and there's a dangerous ball. Here's Markovic. Now Brown just loses his footing, but does brilliantly well to pick out Walker. Here's Brimora. Space beginning to open up now for the Knights. Brown. Ball out to Markovic, and he does well just to keep the ball in, and he takes on his man. And it took a nick, and it goes round for a corner. There's Brown coming across to take this one. When the Knights can break the transition, the pressure from Penn Power, that's when space begins to open up. Brown with the right foot delivery, and there's no one there. Here's Nichols, heads it back into the area, but it's knocked away to safety. Here's Nichols again. He goes long looking for De Silva. He does actually win that header. Poliak claiming a foul there. They tried to win the ball off Martin. Makovic, Nichols. Nice turn from De Silva as he loses Poliak, and De Silva breaking into space. Here's Brimora. Here's the screams out wide, but couldn't pick out this man. It comes back to Nichols as Peninsula Power get back into their position. There's Martin now to Walker. Martin has it back. Right, so composed on the ball. Nichols to De Silva. Martin. Walker looking for the 1-2, but possession is gifted away, and here's Poliak. Holds it up well. There's Boyce. And back to Zabax as he launches it, and it's beaten in there by De Silva. Ratovic almost comes away with that one. There's Hitchcock. It's intercepted well by Ludwig. And the Knights coming away again. That's a great ball through, and here's Muratovic. He's got a few players who can pick someone out. He tried to hit Brown, making a break into the box, but now we go from one end to the other, and De Silva is strong on the challenge on Fox. And that just shows how quick Peninsula Power can break from one end to the other. 1 minute they're defending, they're right up the park, and De Silva forced to concede the throw. It is Greenwood over this one. Stumped away by Tipaldo. Bramora claiming a foul there, but players just colliding as Peninsula Power starting to hold on to the ball. That pass does make its way through. This is better from the Power. Here's Fox, and he dinks it into the far post. Walker turns it round for a corner. And it's Peninsula Power's turn to put on the pressure. 25 minutes gone here. Both sides separated from yet another fantastic free kick from Poliak. A deep delivery, and it's headed away, but not far enough. There's a volley. Whiskers over the bar. It was a decent attempt. It's always difficult to keep those ones down. Delivery headed clear, and it breaks to the edge of the area. And why not from Woolley? Up the other end, it's Tipaldo, who wins a foul for the Knights. On to Tipaldo, and he cuts back onto his right foot, and he's just fouled there from Boyce. Another opportunity for Brown to get the ball into the box. Martin and De Silva coming up for the back for this one. Deep delivery from Brown. There's a header, and it goes all the way through. Although it won't count. Brimora thought he'd equalised, but the flag was up on the far side, possibly. See again here. It was indeed. And that Gold Coast Knights thought they equalised, but that won't count. Here's Poliak though for Peninsula Power, taking on Martin. Poliak gets past Martin, and it goes out in the end there just for a goal kick. Poliak doing brilliantly well. Martin really marshalling them. Tried to use his pace to get beyond the centre half. And I think he actually did get the ball there. It's a great sliding challenge there from Martin. There's Ludwig into Brown. De Silva. The Knights playing their way out of pressure. Brown loses it though. It wasn't a very good pass, and the ball looking for the runner Woolley. But Martin's there to make the interception. There's Walker. By Mora. Ratovic. Now Ludwig. Looking out wide for Makovic. And Ludwig concedes the throw. There's Makovic. Muratovic. Pass looking for Walker. Is intercepted from Greenwood. Here's McLean. Looking for support. Out to McHenry. Back to McLean. Now here's Greenwood. This is nicely worked for Peninsula Power. McLean again. McHenry tries to take on Markovic, and now the Knights can counter. Here's Markovic, still gone, and he's been beaten there by Rigby. But Rigby has worked really hard at that back line and has won his side a free kick. Great bit of defending there from Rigby. Markovic trying to get away from him, but the big lad never gave up. Well, Rigby was on the Penn Power Media team earlier in the week, saying there's lots of positivity and buzz around the group and the players, as they're really starting to gel and work hard for each other. Here's Tapaldo. Looking to find Rin onto his right foot. Lays it off to Brimora. Back out to Makovic. He tries to get away from Boyce, but Boyce sees it out for a throw. And Sanford Rangers have scored a fourth against Virginia United. Live now on FQTV. Big header from Ludwig, and he picks out Tapaldo. And there's Brimora. Looking for something to pick out, but is saved by Makovic. There's Brown. Makovic. Brown wanted that back, but wasn't a very good pass, and it's launched forward. Martin under pressure, and Langdon comes out. Cool and collected to pick out Walker. Here's Tapaldo. Nichols. Now here's Martin. Martin's caught there, and the referee does give the foul. Peninsula Power claiming he wasn't. Good composure from the Knights, just finding space all areas of the park. I think he was just caught there. Peninsula Power look to try and break away, but they do lose out. Here's Brown. Looks like he's going to float that in, Brown. Does want it back, he gets it back. It's a little bit of a better angle now. Brown fires it in, and Zabaks with a save. One into here's Poliak, but he loses out. Couldn't quite find his footing. There's Walker. Back to Martin. Brown with a 1-2. Brown has it back again. Knights really work it well in those tight spaces. Peninsula Power working really hard defensively. There's Nichols. Looking for Tapaldo, but it didn't quite reach him, and here's Brown again. There's Martin. There's Walker. There's De Silva. There's Brown. Think up there towards Walker, doesn't quite get there, and De Silva in the end fouls McLean, and a chance for Penpro to get possession back there. Greenwood not really happy with that challenge. He was expecting a yellow card for the foul. Abraham, he actually leaves it for Greenwood. Peninsula Power loading the box in search for a second goal. It is Woolley, left foot of Woolley. There's a deep delivery for the far post, headed back across, and Hitchcock couldn't quite get enough on it. The Knights now looking to bounce away quickly through Martin, and then Brown. Kovic. That was a hard challenge there, and the Peninsula Power boardroom team not happy at all with that one. See it again here, it's a poor touch. Markovic just lets it run away from him, and he comes sliding in hard to win the ball. It does look like he's in a fair bit of pain. Referee's going to have a word here with Markovic. Was a reckless challenge, goes to ground. And it is a yellow card there, as expected for Markovic. Had every attempt to play the ball, but was very reckless. Markovic looks like he's going to recover here. He is vital to how Peninsula play down that right hand side. It's a deep delivery, it's headed away there by Nichols. Flicked on, and Knight's trying to break away, but Penpel have it back. The referee does award it in the end for the offside. Here's Martin for the Knights. Here's Tapaldo. Out to Walker. Ratovic making the extra run. Ratovic walks onto that left peg. Now to Brown. Here's Nichols. Here's Markovic, and he looking to play it in early, but it's a poor delivery. Here's Walker. The Knights have it back once more. There's Nichols. Brown back to Nichols. McHenry. Rigby. Going back to the backs. And now it comes to Brown. And now Martin. It's to Paldo. It's Brown again, and Hitchcock working really hard in the middle of the park, trying to get possession back for Peninsula Power. Is Nichols. Loses it in the midfield. Poliak caught underneath it with Martin. Now Walker. By Mora. There's Brown. By Mora. Muratovic. Now Walker coming in the left foot. Looks to dink it over. Couldn't quite pick anyone out, and Peninsula would deal with that relatively easy. Muratovic getting to the byline, and that's a great bit of defending once more from Greenwood, and it goes out for a corner for Gold Coast Knights. 40-minute played, not long to go till half time. It is Brown. Goes short this time to Muratovic. Brown wants it back. It's well worked there, and it's fired in towards goal, and it hits the side netting. Brown and Muratovic working it well out wide here. This was a nice return pass. Muratovic just firing it in, but he hits that side netting. That's another opportunity that the Knights fail to score with. 40 minutes played. Hitchcock with a flick on, and it almost fell kindly for Poliak. Markovic working really hard. And it's a double challenge to take the ball from him, is Hitchcock. Zabax plays it long, and it's picked up from McLean. And now Fox in a wee bit of space here. Tries to play it in. It's De Silva who gets the touch and helped away from Nichols. Now Greenwood looking for a foul there. The referee said there was nothing in that, shoulder to shoulder. There's Fox with a switch. And go past now. McHenry is beaten to the ball. Markovic couldn't keep that one in. And Peninsula Power putting the pressure on slightly with minutes to go till half time. Peninsula Power raced into that early lead as the side separated by another wonderful goal from the informed Poliak. Unsurprisingly, he's already had his say on this game. Langdon gets us off and running with Martin, now De Silva. Well, the last meeting between these two sides, Gold Coast Knights did win here last season, which meant that Peninsula Power had to wait an extra week before clinching the Premiership last year. Knights will be hoping for something similar here. Peninsula Power currently sitting in 7th place. The Knights in 2nd. There's Walker. And Martin. Well held up by Morey. He tries to get the ball into the box and it goes out for another throw. Another corner, sorry. There's Brown coming across to take this one. He's had a couple of decent deliveries, but hasn't quite worked out for him. There's Brown's delivery, it's flicked on. Still a chance though, Brymora. Back out to Brown. Brown floats it in, the header towards goal. It breaks kindly. Still an opportunity though. And Brymora wins a foul. And Brown coming across to take it once again. The Knights looking to respond. Minutes before half time, it would be a terrific time to score. There's Brown's delivery, doesn't beat the first man. There's De Silva. And he does float it in, but that goes safely into the hands of Zabaks. And here's Greenwood. Intercepted from De Silva. Greenwood has it back. Referee waves play on as Greenwood comes inside and picks out McHenry. There's Brown. The Knights looking to try and break quickly. Tapalo couldn't hold possession. There's Fox and he loses it as well. Brymora trying to release Tapaldo. Here's Ludwig. Out now to Makovic. This is a chance the Knights want. Tapaldo, Makovic wants it back. It's a wee bit overhit. And he floats it in, it's headed clear. That's a fine pass now for Fox as he looks for some support. Fox might try and go himself, possibly lays it into Poliak, but it doesn't quite make its way there. And Rigby's pass goes all the way out for a throw on that far side. We're now into added time. I imagine the referee will have some minute or two added on after the few minutes we had to wait for the ball to come back in that early in the first half. Here's Walker. Here's Tapaldo. He's just crowded out as Greenwood looks into Hitchcock. Here's the captain. Now out to Boyce. The Boyce is caught there from Brymora as he went to play the pass, and that will just allow Peninsula Power to eat into the added time. Referee just giving Brymora a warning. Peninsula Power have everyone forward here. Might look to snatch a second goal before half time. Long kick up towards the corner, and here is Fox. Fox floats it in. It's a little bit too deep, but here's Woolley. Woolley looking for some support. There's McLean. Lovely change of direction from McLean, and here's Woolley once more. And he fires it in, and it's all the way through to Langdon as the referee does blow the halftime whistle. It was a frantic start to the game when Poliak scored an early wonder free kick into the corner, but since then the Gold Coast Knights have settled as they look to try and get back in the game. Peninsula Power defended well, and they looked comfortable with the possession that Gold Coast Knights had. And at halftime here at AJ Kelly Park, it's Peninsula Power 1, Gold Coast Knights 0.
Easter Sunday here at AJ Kelly Park.
They say you can't choose your family, but you can choose your football family. A family has legends you look up to. And the up-and-comers. A family pitches in and works together as a team. We have the ones who keep us in check, and we motivate each other to be the best. Be the best! But it's my brothers and my sisters who always have my back. That's why even my real family love my football family. So what are you waiting for? Join our team. Come on!
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, from elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches. Give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Vito Sports pride themselves on delivering top-quality FIFA regulation-compliant goals. Each goal is made from durable, high-density, thick aluminium and then finished in a white powder coat. To provide quick delivery, Vito Sports stock all goals in this range within their Brisbane distribution warehouse, allowing customers to quote, order and deliver in a matter of days. If you'd like to inquire about the Vito Sports goal range, email us at admin@vitosports.com.
Well, welcome back here to AJ Kelly Park. And where else would you rather be for your Easter long weekend than watching some NPL action between two of the top sides? Work to do for the Gold Coast Knights in the second half. They find themselves yet again a goal down, as they were last week. It has been a good half for Peninsula Power. They took the lead early. Another fantastic free kick from Poliak, a man who we thought would have a say in this game, as he has done. Peninsula Power defended well and really limited the Knights to not many clear goal scoring opportunities. They did break away at pace and had some opportunities of their own, but a huge second half coming up now as Penn Power get his off and running again through McLean for the second 45. A win here for Peninsula Power would be massive this early on in the season as they try and finish inside the top four. The Knights will really want to try and maintain their undefeated record. They have it all to do. There's Muratovic. It's a poor pass to Brown and Poliak for Power. Be intriguing to see how Peninsula Power play the second half. That's given away to Brian Morey, and he fires it across, and it took a bit of a deflection, goes out for a corner as Peninsula Power concede possession inside their own final third, and an early opportunity for the Knights to draw level with Brown with the corner. They have to make more use of these corners, the Knights. There's Brown's delivery, looking on top of the keeper. Zabax does extremely well to make that clearance. Poliak claiming a foul, but Nichols has it. And the angle ball towards the back post, looking for Ludwig. Didn't pick him out there. Oh, Peninsula Power, you can see they're looking to try and play out from the back, but the high press from the Knights really preventing that, forcing them to go long. One from Makovic. There's Nichols. And Martin. Great ball into Muratovic, and he's got options to his left and right. In the end, couldn't pick any of them as Peninsula Power make their clearance. There's De Silva. There's Hitchcock. A bit of space now for Power, but it's mopped up in the end now. Brown. There's Walker. Asking a bit too much. There's Muratovic. Well, the Knights did come from behind to beat Brisbane City. Now they came from behind to draw level against the Wanderers, and they need that again. Here's Brown. Tapaldo with the layoff. Tapaldo has it back, and that's a big challenge there from Boyce, and now away come Penn Power. Space now for Fox. The pass was just a wee bit overhit And Ludwig does enough to see it out. Okay, second half beginning very much similar to how the first half ended. There's Tapaldo. It's intercepted from Boyce. There's Fox. The pass from McLean. Just intercepted there from Ludwig. Nichols tries to get away, but doesn't clear it well enough. McHenry fires it across goal. It's a Silva there to make the interception, and Peninsula Power putting a little bit of pressure on themselves. McHenry. Nichols does well to make the interception. There's Brimora. Can pick out Brown and Hitchcock. He passed a few challenges, but he's out-muscled in the end by Brown. There's Nichols now to De Silva. And Brown making a drive and run. It comes out to Walker. Here's Brown. There's a reverse pass to Tapaldo. Brown again. Nichols. Forced to make the pass early and he concedes possession. And Power trying to break is Hitchcock. Out now to Woolley. Plays it in early. Doesn't make the right pass and Peninsula Power concede it in the final third. Tapaldo holding it up. There's Ludwig. Out now to Markovic. Looks well onto that right foot into Tapaldo. Tapaldo lets it run. Here's Walker. Dinks it to the back post and there's the header from Brimora. Tapaldo as well. Brimora. And he tried to pick out Markovic and he ends up hurting himself as he tries to go for that volley. Now Brown. And he runs into trouble. Peninsula Power thump it to safety. There's Ludwig under the pressure from Poliak, gets it back to Langdon. A great kick and here's Brown now. Muratovic. Tapaldo. Muratovic. There's Brimora. There's the option now out wide. Markovic plays it in and Tapaldo with the glancing header. Another chance for the Gold Coast Knights. They work it well. And the delivery into the box. Another chance for the Knights going begging. They've got to be a little bit more clinical. Another well-worked move from the Gold Coast Knights and another opportunity going begging for the away side. Silva doesn't quite win that. And the pass looking for Fox. Goes into play. Here's De Silva. Markovic unable to be picked out. The referee not happy there with that throw-in was taken. Henry has to take a few steps back. There's De Silva. Powerful presence bringing the ball out from the back. And that breaks kindly from Muratovic. Boyce does really well and puts it through his legs. Very good stuff from Boyce, and now here's to Poliak, and he loses out though to Ludwig after that fine move there from Boyce. Nicely worked. Here's Brown. A bit of space opening up now here. Muratovic. Tapaldo. Got options to his right. Tapaldo into Rakovic. And the save made from Zabax. Although he's claiming he didn't touch it. Once again, the Knights working it quickly, finding space. Tapaldo picks out Rakovic and a shot at the near post. I think it was going wide anyway. Another opportunity at a corner here for Gold Coast Knights. Brown has put in a couple of decent deliveries, but not really making the most of them. 55 minutes played at AJ Gelly Park. We're still separated by a Poliak goal. There's a delivery, and it's headed away. As Peninsula Power try and break quickly. De Silva wins that back. Nichols now back out to Brown. Brown floats it in towards the far post. It's headed away again, and the referee gives another corner. Peninsula Power dealing with everything that the Gold Coast Knights can throw at them so far. Brown goes towards the near post this time. Penn Power get it away. That's worked well, and they're trying to counter away now. Here's Fox driving at this back line, and here's Poliak. Poliak onto his right foot. Nichols does brilliantly well. And from one end of the field to the other, it's a Peninsula Power corner. A fine move from Fox, drive and run. Gets his side up the park, and Poliak looking to get it onto that favoured right side. But Nichols turns it wide for a corner kick, and it's Peninsula Power's turn to whip something into the box. There's a deep left foot delivery. There's a free header back there too. Looked like it was Boyce getting up at the back post. Couldn't direct it goalwards. That goes round for another corner kick for Peninsula Power. It's Fox to take it on the other side as towards the near post. It's not properly cleared that time there from Gold Coast Knights, and it does go all the way through though for a goal kick. Well, Scott McDonald making his first change of the match as Muratovic is the man to make way for the Knights. And the hero from last week, William Peck, is the man that has come on the field. Henry looking for space, but Langdon comes across.
Substitution for the Gold Coast Knights, number 9, Mersey Moretovich, plays by number 17, Dreamford.
There's Brown. That's a dangerous pass, and they've just given it away. And Fox trying to play it in. It comes back to Hitchcock, takes a deflection, and it whistles past the post. A chance really out of nothing there. Poor pass from Brown. No one comes for it. Fox tries to play it in. It tees up nicely for Hitchcock. And it does take that deflection just past Langdon's post. And you would feel a second goal would be one too many for Gold Coast Knights, possibly. Penn Power now looking to take this delivery. There's another deep corner. It's headed away there by Martin. Back in, and Langdon comes and collects it. A quick goal kick to Nichols didn't quite work out. This is a better spell. Better spell from Peninsula Power as the rain begins to come down here at AJ Kelly Park. Giving away Brown, Nichols, William Peck. He's caught after he plays that pass, and the referee does pull it back for the free kick. And now we're played, and it is all going to plan for Peninsula Power. There's McLean into Hitchcock. And Greenwood under pressure. McLean battling it from William Peck. With Martin driving at his defence, he plays it out now to Markovic, and that's a fine challenge there from McHenry. With Markovic. Gold Coast Knights needing a spark from somewhere. Tapaldo, really nice footwork, and he is caught there. The referee does allow the Knights to play on. Now to Martin. Brown, heavy touch from Brown, but he does find William Peck. Walker, Peck wants the overlap. Walker plays it in, but Mora just couldn't bring it under control. Now Nichols recycles it back to De Silva. Ludwig run into a bit of trouble, Ludwig, and the tackle in from the back warrants a free kick. The strong running from Ludwig. That's another chance now for Gold Coast Knights to pull level. Quite a lot of set piece opportunities. Got to start making them count. It is Brown again. He floats that one in. It is headed away. Knocked back in towards goal, but Zabak easily collects that one as Peninsula Power looking to try and break away quickly. Fox just puts it right off Brown, and it goes out. Ramore, sorry, it goes out for a throw. There's Ludwig. Martin. There's a switch now to Walker. Walker looking to just lay it into Bramora, but it takes a nick and it's out for another corner as the Knights just piling the pressure on. So far though, Peninsula Power holding on. There's Brown's delivery looking for De Silva at the back post. It's headed back across. And Tapaldo knocks it towards goal, and it goes out for another corner. We'll see this one again as it's whipped in. It's headed towards Tapaldo. Oh, Brown plays that one in. And a header again. This time from Ludwig. Goes wide. The only disappointing thing, I think, from Peninsula Power point of view is that the Knights are getting their heads to these deliveries. But nothing quite happening from it. Ludwig, though, is still on the ground after getting up for that header. And the referee is making that symbol for a substitution. Ludwig has had a terrific second half performance. That'll be a bit disappointing for Scott McDonald, as he is looking for that substitution. Well, Ludwig, as I said, has had a terrific second 15. There'll be a miss for the Knights.
Substitution for the Gold Coast Knights. Number 5, Austin Ludwig, replaced by number 23, Matthew Smith.
There's a flick looking there for Tapaldo, but it's didn't quite make it through. Martin put the pressure on, and so Schmidt, and there's Martin. And the fans not really happy with that one. That Martin claimed he was caught there with the late slide. See this one again is Martin raced to win the ball back, and he is just caught there from Fox's slide and challenge. He is also in pain. Martin runs that one off as he makes his way into the box. A chance now for the Knights to pull level. Another set piece opportunity. They've had plenty of them in the second half. Here is Brown. This flirt towards Martin. It is once again dealt with by Power. There's Schmidt's header, but he gives away possession as Fox comes away and he outmuscles Nichols. Here's Fox. Few options to his right. He does play the pass. Here's McLean. Playing with a strike. It's well saved from Langdon. And it's turned around for a corner. That was a well moved, counter-attacking move from Peninsula Power. It breaks there for McLean, and it is a well struck attempt. Langdon palms it round for a corner kick for Peninsula Power. There's a delivery, there's a glancing header, and it whistles past the post. It was a good delivery into the box. Looked like it was Boyce again who got away from his man. Again, Power coming away though, although they've Giving it to Martin. And Brown. And now here's Tapaldo. Tapaldo looking for someone to pick out, and he couldn't quite pick out Brimora. And Tapaldo leaves the foot in on Habergam. And that will just relieve the pressure for Penn Power. And they're happy. They're just going to try and slow the game down as much as possible. 70 minutes played. They have the early lead. And the Gold Coast Knights struggling to create any clear goal scoring opportunities. They're not being clinical enough. And at the moment, that's the difference between the two sides. There's that wonderful free kick from Poliak. To Silver underneath that one. There's Schmidt. Markovic to Paldo. There's Tapaldo. Bringing it under control, done brilliantly well to skip away, and he switches it out now to Walker. With a bit of a heavy touch though. And now here come Penn Power. One end to the other, though that pass intercepted from De Silva. And Greenwood possibly reaching out his arm there. Again, the referee not happy with that. Throw-in was taken. Scott McDonald not too happy at all with Greenwood as well, telling him to calm down. It's a throw-in for Walker on this far side. Referee just having a word with Greenwood. All Knights have played tough away fixtures already. Going to the sunny coast, playing Lions and Kapalaba. Hoping they can come away here as well. Peninsula Power holding on well. They've got the 1-goal advantage. There's a great support here at AJ Kelly Park for both sides. As Peninsula Power now making their first substitution of the night. And the goal scorer, Poliak, the man who is on fine form for Peninsula Power.
Number 7, Anthony Poliak, replaced by number 18, Malachi Love Samira.
As Love Samira comes on the field for Peninsula Power. Poliak, he's been marshalled out the game from the Knights' defence, but not before he buried that free kick that puts his side in a winning position. A tough afternoon for the striker, as his chances have been very limited. As Walker back to William Peck, and that almost intercepted. That might be there from Woolley. It is. Here's Woolley. He's looking for support now. The reverse pass, almost making its way through to, and it goes out for a corner. And from Penn Power, one into the park to the other, they're really pouncing on the mistakes from the Knights, and a chance now at the corner kick to really knock the snuffing out of Gold Coast Knights if they can bury this one. 15 minutes to go till half time. Full time, sorry. There's a deep delivery. Headed away there by Martin. It's round for another corner. Fox coming across on that far side to take that one, and he won't be in an awful lot of hurry. We've talked a lot about Peninsula Power's recent goal scoring form, but this has been a different type of performance from the hosts. There's Fox's delivery, and it makes its way to Hitchcock, but he couldn't direct it anywhere. Another substitution being made here for Gold Coast Knights as they look to get back in the game. Walker has made way. Dixon thought he was also coming on, but Scott McDonald has other minds. Is Landon. William Peck. Nice Beckwith. Into Brown. Brown now in space. Fancies on his left side. It comes out though to Schmidt. Schmidt leaves it though. There from Makovic. And Peninsula Power working really hard. And they might come away now down this right side, but he's out-muscled by Martin and De Silva. Here's Martin now. There's overlapping run now from Beckwith. He just couldn't make something happen. There's William Peck. That's Nichols. Both sides putting 100% into this game. Well, Nichols loses possession out to Hitchcock, who has been world class in the middle of the park for Peninsula Power tonight. Been a real dogged performance from them. There's Nichols. He tries to switch it. Schmidt flicks that one on. Interception made though by McHenry. But the reverse pass couldn't pick him out. Makovic. Hitchcock. Schmidt makes the interception. He can't prevent the throw. Here's McHenry. Trying to draw the foul out wide there. Willie, but he does well. And wins the throw. He's claiming he was fouled there by Schmidt. Nonetheless, McHenry has the throw deep inside the Knights' territory. He's stumped away. Are eager to keep the ball down this end of the park. There's Boyce. Hitchcock with the turn. The ball through. Langdon does enough. And De Silva with blocking off of Samira. William Peck. Suffers Paradise Apollo scoring yet again. They're on fantastic form down there in FQPL 2. Side was comfortably beaten by Peninsula Power in the cup competition, but here come the Knights again through Martin. Now Schmidt. Schmidt has it back. Penn Power working really hard to limit the Knights' chances. Of Samir trying to switch it. Beckwith with the interception as Nichols under a bit of pressure. And here's De Silva. There's Brown. Can pick out Schmidt. Peninsula Power really working hard, holding on to this 1-goal advantage. There's Nichols and now it is Peck. It's a long ball looking for Tapaldo, but it's a little bit overhit. Henry asking a lot there of Love. Samira couldn't prevent the ball going out, and it's back at Langdon. This has gone exactly to plan for Penn Power. Here's Martin driving forward. Now by Mora to Brown. He wants it back and he comes flying in. That's a poor challenge. And not surprisingly a yellow card. As he looked for the 1-2, it wasn't a very good pass back there from Brown. And he comes sliding in dangerously on Boyce, who's in a little bit of pain. You wonder if the frustrations are starting to come out in this night side as they're unable to break down this resolute Peninsula Power defence. We're into the final 10 minutes here at AJ Kelly Park and this Easter long weekend special. Peninsula Power have the lead after a goal inside the first 4 minutes through who else but Poliak. Other than that, Knights have tried to break down Peninsula Power with no effect as yet. Here's Brown to Paulo, looking for it back to Brown, but once again Peninsula Power have it away through McLean. McLean unable to pick out Love Samira. The Knights trying to come again. Markovic coming on a right foot and he's switching it to Beckwith, but it's not the right pass. Again, Penn Power just can't get outside their own box, can't get out their own half. That's fine play. And this is a bit better. Here's Love Samira and Fox bursting to get into the box. And he's fouled by Da Silva. Well, it's Fox to take this free kick at the far side, and again he's in no hurry at all to take it. Albany quick score, they race into a 4-3 lead. That was a fantastic game in FQPL 2. A goal here for Peninsula Power. May well just seal it. As Foxy fires it in, and it does take a nick off Brown on its way through, and it goes round for a corner kick this time. Was the right idea, a delivery there from Fox. Sometimes all it takes is a touch, even from an opposition player, to find the back of the net. Here's Fox with a delivery. There's a looping cross and it's headed away there by Peck. Picked up though by Woolley. And he fires it in, and again it's cleared away, this time by Da Silva. There's Woolley. Rigby. And Boyce. Trying to go down the line. They've lost out to Martin. And here's Brown. Now Nichols. Now Schmidt. Knights trying to break quickly now. Schmidt. Rakovic back to Schmidt. Now it's Peck. And he is clipped there by Love Samira. Knights up to take it quickly. Here's Schmidt again. And Martin. Nichols dinks it towards the back post, but no one was on his wavelength, and it goes all the way through for a goal kick. The Knights have had a lot of the ball, but they haven't been able to create anything. Peninsula Power have defended really well and cut off the space, and they've worked hard to shut anything, any creative spark from the Knights. There's still 5 minutes to go to save their undefeated record. Boys plays it back to Dabatsu. Gives it to Martin. By Mora. It's Beckwith. It's kept in well, no. Wasn't quite kept in as Hitchcock. And Brown. Kovic, Schmidt on the overlap. Schmidt fires it across. It is cleared away. And Power now trying to break again. Nichols working hard to get back. There's Fox looking for the striker and Love Samira, but that's asking an awful lot of the lone striker. Is Martin. Nichols. Brown. Now Beckwith. Plays that one early to Paldo. Brings it down on his chest. But Rigby knew exactly what he was doing there. Rigby backed into Paldo, drew the foul, and relieves the pressure on the back line. Less than 4 minutes of normal time to play. Peninsula Power in a winning position. And they will be looking to try and hold out now. As they make another change, as McLean did have a fantastic chance to put Peninsula Power 2-0 up.
Peninsula Power, number 10, McLean replaced number 4, Marko Milkovic.
McLean had that opportunity. Couldn't find a back in it at that time, but he had worked really hard in the middle of the park. As Milantovic comes off the bench for the hosts to just hold out for the remaining 3 minutes or so. Mr. Silva prevents Love Samira getting onto that. It goes back to Langdon. To Silva, to Paldo, just gives it away, and he fouls Fox, and that's exactly what Peninsula Power will be looking for there. You know, despite all the ball from the Knights and the pressure and the corner kicks and the free kicks, they haven't really troubled Peninsula Power's goalkeeper at all. Hasn't really made any saves of note in the second half, and that will be bitterly disappointing for Scott McDonald, a man who is well known for his goal scoring. There's De Silva. There's Beckwith. De Silva. Oh, Martin's caught in possession. And Hitchcock almost comes away with it. as he comes flying through the back there of Martin and takes a foul as the Knights look to counter quickly. There's Makovic, De Silva, the lone defender. It's William Peck. Brown working hard, but he just couldn't pick out Nichols. And De Silva has to be careful here, and he does brilliantly. A little bit of space opening up now. And there's a little nudge there on Primora as he ran her out of play as we enter final 20 seconds of normal time. The Zaybacks quite happily taking this goal kick as slow as possible. This will be a huge, huge 3 points for the home side if they can hold on. The Knights looking for another late hero. Referee not happy with how long Zaybacks was taking to take that goal kick. Unsurprisingly. There's Peck. Into Nichols. There's Beckwith. Knights throwing the kitchen sink at it now as Tapaldo flicks it on. And it might break for Tapaldo, but the referee had his flag up on the far side. Referee giving a yellow card out there. We didn't quite see what exactly happened as Fox is on the ground. The referee is keeping an eye on his watch to add this time on to the end. Peninsula Power are just minutes away for a massive result here in front of their own fans at AJ Kelly Park. This is exactly the result they needed. Two wins and two draws as they sit exactly mid-table. This will pull them up towards that top four spot where they will be expected to be. As Fox makes his way off the field, he has had a terrific game for Penn Power. Really put the hard yards in, getting his side up the park. Woolley as well on the other side, he comes off as well. Peninsula Power just trying to get fresh legs on the park for the remaining minutes to hold on. Zaybacks gets his back off and running. Up into the corner now. Hard in, it's cleared though by Nichols, and here's Martin just trying to drive away. Martin, that's a professional challenge here from Rigby. Not surprisingly takes a yellow card for his side to prevent Martin from making that run up the park, and now here's William Peck. Knights have to throw into the box. It's Schmidt. Schmidt does exactly that. It's a deep delivery, and it's exactly the type of delivery that Zaybacks would have wanted as he comes and easily collects it. 93.5 minutes played now. There's Brown. Nichols pumps it long, looking for Tapaldo. Still in the air, Brown doesn't quite get there. Here's William Peck. Rakovic. Martin plays it back out towards Schmidt, but it's intercepted as Peninsula look to try and come away, and Martin just does enough to prevent that breakaway. .94.5 minutes played. Peninsula Power look like they might just have done it. McHenry. Looking for that corner flag. Is knocked out of play, and another throw for Penn Power. Schmidt kicks it into touch. McHenry. Hitchcock. And there's Wells. He tries to hold it in, and that is that. A fantastic result for Peninsula Power. A hard-working performance in a game in which they gave their all. Not surprisingly, a goal from Poliak pulled Peninsula Power into lead inside 4 minutes. Gold Coast United kept pressing and pushing to try and get back on level terms, but they were unable to find that creative spark or that clinical finish to get back on level terms. Peninsula Power, we've seen a different type of performance from the host today after their goal scoring form recently. It's finished here in the NPL. Peninsula Power 1, Gold Coast Knights 0.